So Brazil adopted the EU Kids Online framework in 2012. We actually conducted our first wave of the survey. Brazil is a very large and young country, so this topic is of great relevance, of course. So we had to adapt the European framework to Brazilian context, but this was very interesting. We had some interesting findings. And of course, the issue of the digital divide is a large concern in Brazil, which means that children will access the internet from other places other than the household. So in Brazil, 40% of households have internet access. So children will often access the internet from internet cafes, for example, and this has many implications in terms of mediation as well. Other interesting findings include the different perception in relation to online risks from the perspective of parents and children. For example, children, they seem to be more aware of online risks than parents generally. This was an interesting finding. And generally we found that children, more than 2/3 of children, of internet users aged from 9 to 16, they believe they know more than the internet than their parents. And in fact, they probably do. We also found that nearly half, in fact, more than half of parents of these children that were interviewed were not internet users. So this is interesting as well in terms of the Brazilian context. In terms of the impact of the project, I would say that agenda setting was very important for Brazilians to discuss this topic, and relevant stakeholders were involved, of course. And basically, awareness raising was very important in Brazil. So different stakeholders such as NGOs, the government, academics. This was important information, important data for them to discuss as well.